know, if you've ever thought about the quality of the air that's inside of your house, the amount of noise that's taking place, we've got a cool little gadget for you here today. This is from Netatmo, and it's called their weather station. And I know that you don't typically have weather inside of your house, but they do have an outdoor version. We'll get to that in a minute that actually looks at weather. But this is really cool. This is a connected device, pairs with an app that you load on your smartphone, either Android or iOS, and it will tell you those things that I just mentioned. You know, and it's an interesting fact that a lot of time you spend so much time inside, but the air quality inside your home can actually be one of the worst airs that you breathe.
In fact, we spend about 80% of our time indoors, but most people don't actually think about the indoor air quality in their house. And you should, because if people have allergies, if they have asthma, you want to make sure that you look at that stuff. But until this came out, we never really had that ability. And the first thing I have to say about the Netatmo Weather Station is a beautiful design. It's got an all metallic cylinder shape. It's about the size of my hand, but it is just a beautiful, looks nice. And that's the thing. If you're going to put it in your house, it's got to look nice.
Absolutely.
It can't look too geeky.
I know. To me, it looks like a little speaker or something like that. But yeah, again, as we said, it measures all these different things like CO2. It measures loudness as well. So that's something to think about, especially if you have children in the house, because you know you want to make sure that there's a certain quality of living that's taking place, and this is something that's going to give you insight into that. And its counterpart, you know, almost the same dimensions, but just half the height, is a battery-operated version that goes outside, which is a weather station. And this actually looks at a lot of the different readings from outside and gives you an idea of what's happening with the forecast.
And it's interesting because now you have the weather and all that data outside of your home, and then you also have the data inside your home. So you can kind of gauge on how they differ, not only like to himself, but over the seasons. You might notice as the weather gets colder, you know, you're not opening your windows, so the air quality might not be as good. One issue that a lot of people, I don't know if you know this, AJ, but a lot of people have humidity problems in their homes. And the reason why is they take a shower, they put the fan on for the bathroom. As soon as they're done the shower, they turn the fan off. In fact, you're supposed to put it on for about 60 minutes after to take all that moisture, and you'll see it on the windows.
You'll see it on the windows, and that's where you'll actually start to see mold develop as well.
Absolutely, and mold obviously is going to affect the quality of air inside your house, and that's where you get a lot of problems. So Netatmo is going to be a great solution to basically give you indications that if you do have problems with humidity.
Yeah, and so one other device that they make is the Netatmo Rain Station, and this is kind of cool. As you can see, it sort of almost looks like it looks like a martini glass or a margarita glass. This will actually capture the rain as it falls outside, and what's cool about this is that it actually measure the amount of moisture that you're getting, so you have an indication of when it's time to water the garden, for example. So a number of different things that we're seeing from Netatmo in terms of measuring sort of the quality of life and the quality of the weather in and around your home.